Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I got my sheet of paper here. Tons of things I had to actually put down. It's unbelievable. United, United, United. Oh man, I was at the edge of my chair, but I got to be very honest with you guys, okay? I was working. I recorded the match. I did see the last 20 minutes of the game, but I had a very good friend of mine keeping me update every minute. It was unbelievable. My handphone was just full of text messages. It was horrible. You know, the emotion, the high and lows is, you know, God, I just don't know when to begin. But let's get into what was happening in the game, okay? I can bet Sir Alex Ferguson was fuming. It was unbelievable what was happening, okay? This great derby game, United had an opportunity to take 3 points and really just, you know, should I say, run a riot against City's defense. I think they were very, very, very poor. But let's have a look at what was happening. 2 halves for United, a game of 2 halves. It is unbelievable what was happening. Defensive errors and evergreen Ryan Giggs. 30th derby game. He was my man of the match. Okay guys, hey, welcome to the show. Right, it's always a Red Devil. Right, the year is 1878. Tell the other Reds they're way behind us. All the way. Okay, I like Sir Alex Ferguson's comments about the game after, or should I say, the comments when they asked about the City game, what he thought of it. Oh, I loved Alex Ferguson's comments. It was unbelievable. You know? Not in his lifetime. He was not going to let City go all over United. And I tell you something, I believe him. This guy is just fired up. Okay, he's a wonderful master. Now, let's get into the game itself. Rooney scored an unbelievable goal. He was like a bulldog running riot there. He just made his way in and scored a goal. Great, Rooney, keep it up. Okay, we need you to score goals all the time. And who knows, he might just hit that 30 mark, you know. All right. Now, after that goal, I don't know what happened. I think United just took their foot off the gas and everything just went haywire. Okay, we were just letting City just control the midfield area. It was horrible. I think what was also missing was down the flanks. We're talking about what was happening down the right and left flank. Alex Ferguson, no, Sir Alex did mention that Ryan Giggs was just going into the central area a little bit too much. And, well, I'm quite sure everything was, or should I say, everything changed, right, in the second half. Low point, oh my God. Ben Foster, what were you thinking about? Schoolboy mistakes, I tell you, it's horrendous. A bundle of nerves, you know, a poor right foot. I think, Foster, your time is running out. You better start practicing how to kick with your right foot. You know, Van der Sar, we need you badly. You know, big question marks about Ben Foster. I don't know. I think his time is up. I could be wrong, but you know, hey, that's my opinion. There's talk that United were actually looking at a young German goalkeeper, 23-year-old keeper. Who knows? Alex Ferguson might just go for that keeper next season. You never know. But I can imagine Foster has a lot to do. Right now, I'm just still trying to figure out what Foster was thinking about. Foster, you've been training with Tevez. You know exactly what Tevez is all about. He's a real nibbler. He'll come here and he's a nuisance. That's what he is. You know, I don't know what you were thinking about. I think if that was Van der Sar, he would have just cleared the ball straight into the stands. You know, I'm quite sure the United supporters up there wouldn't mind it, but that would have been the right thing to do. I don't know what he was thinking about. And Tevez, stop mourning. You expect the United faithful to welcome you to Old Trafford. You got to be dreaming. Stop it, okay? You money-faced fella, go back to your blue side, because I've said before, you know, you went to City because of money, simple as that. So don't expect coming to United to get a warm sort of like welcome. If I was at Old Trafford, I'll be one of them holding a banner, okay? And stating, go back to the blue side, you money-faced person. And Michael Richards, God, you were having a horrendous time. Evergreen Ryan Giggs, he was just running rings around Richards. I think he had a horrible game, supposed to be a tough defender, but Ryan Giggs at 35 showed him exactly how to play football. Evergreen. I call Ryan Giggs a real groover mover indeed. Now, United just gave too much of space and to City, and they were actually dominating, what should I say, in the last 20 minutes of the game. And oh dear, in that final minute, Wayne Rooney, he tried to back heel to Anderson. It would have been a disastrous move because Tevez had all of the ball. But I got to say, Evra was really quick enough to actually close him down. Tevez hit the bar. So that was really a miracle for us. We got out of jail for that one. But I'm sure Alex Ferguson would have pointed out all the good points and the bad points, and I would say I've just got some pointers over here. Things like quick passes, fast movements, closing down on players with the ball, backtracking, and I think most of all, getting the wingers moving down the flanks. I think that's very, very important. I'm quite sure that would have gotten to the players' heads when they actually come out in the second half. Now, United looked a lot more sharper, right? And they were tighter in midfield area, right? They created a lot more chances. I really felt sorry for Bergatoff. He played well. He played really well. And all the time when he was actually in the box, you got, 2 defenders, 3 defenders, just crowding him together with midfield players, making it very difficult. And with all that, he had chances with some headers. Bergatoff, he's going to score goals, and he did very, 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 very well. It was excellent. Okay, I'm a Bergatoff fan, gotta say that. Our defense, as I said, it was horrible. Foster, with schoolboy mistakes. Rio Ferdinand, oh my God, Rio Ferdinand. Okay, let's face it, he didn't look match fit at all. That was one of his weaknesses. So I'm quite sure, Alex Ferguson would have really got onto him hard. And John O'Shea, that goal Bellamy scored. He didn't close Bellamy down. John O'Shea, that was your fault. I know defensively, Alex Ferguson did point out that, we didn't do the job. We could have scored more goals. We could have just run riot. It should have happened. But hey, that's a derby for you. It has actually come down to one of the best derbies United has ever had against City. Everything changed. Actually, let's face it, everything changed in the 61st minute. Okay, one of our weakest links got to be Park. Now, Park down that flank, he was missing in and out of the game. And in the 61st minute, Valencia came in. I think Mark Hughes was a bit worried. He did start with a formation, okay, sparky with no sparks, I would call it. He started a formation with a 5-4-1 system, or should I say a 4-5-1 system, beg your pardon. Right now, he reverted back to a 4-4-2 system because he wanted to try and stop Valencia running down the flanks, but Valencia